Hi, Gil from Test and Gil here. And today I want to talk about the Clone Wars. Not this one, but the war on code application. Everyone who has written a bit of code knows that we shouldn't duplicate it. It's like first session on day 2 in software school. And we all know why. Maintenance. When we will need to make changes to the code, and we will need to make changes to the code, we'll need to go into each clone of the code and change it. And that's if we remember if we put all our clones. It's easier to extract all the duplications into one place and make the changes there. Like I said, software 101. Now, we all know this, but sometimes we don't follow this rule. Take, for example, when we're writing tests. Once we have a passing test, we usually copy that and modify it a bit. The first test may be for the if and the second one for the else. We know it's wrong, but we have a way out. We can refactor tests at this point, extract the duplications into one place. Once we copy the tests and the tests are passing, we can do the extraction. Only now we have 2 passing tests, nobody's thinking about extraction, we're already thinking about the third one that we want to pass. More tests, more duplications. And whatever we clone, we get lots of instances of that. Well, that's how cloning works. If we clone ugly code, we get many incarnations of that ugly code. If we extract that, what we clone are uses of the code that we extracted, which means a lot less lines of code. So what do? Well, I have a rule for myself. The rule of 3.
Then shalt thou count to 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3.
The third application is when we actually do the extraction. Here's my first test. It's passing already. I'm moving on to the next one, modifying it a bit. Now that both tests are passing, I can actually extract the common code. But before we do that, I want to talk to you about something else, about the dark side of duplication removal. Darkish. Look at the tests. They each tell their own story, from beginning to end. We say about these kind of tests that they are readable because they contain all the information that we need in order to understand how they are working. We don't need to go to other places to understand what's going on. This is very helpful when one of these guys fails. At that point, my job would be to figure out what happened. And I'm going to need all the clues that I can have. And if everything is in the test, it will make my job a lot easier. This is something that applies to tests more than production code. Tests usually have a beginning and an end. We can move the common code to other functions like before each and after each. It's one way to eliminate the clones, but then we might lose readability because this code may be somewhere up there or down there, somewhere distant from the actual test. We hurt readability by extracting the common code. So I stretch it. 2, I still keep. 3, I need to extract. So let's take a look at the third test, which is a bit too much. So I refactor. The application has some advantages. Short-term progress and some readability. However, they are usually offset by long-term maintenance. We'd rather invest now for quick progress later. Remember, the rule of 3. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and watch other videos on this channel. And tell me in the comments how you fought the Clone Wars in your tests, and how you conquered the mutated beasts. See you next time. Bye bye.